Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Just finished my dinner. Parked up. I had less than 3 minutes on my 11. Had less than 15 on my 14. I did a little trucking today. I started over there and went yonder and did something else and ended up here. 151 miles from my delivery in the morning. I'm good with that. Okay. Give me a minute. And my voice is still going out on me. I got a, I don't know, question, comment type deal from Christopher. Now I'm going to read his comments here. His first one: I live in Philly, and it will be very soon to obtain a Class A license. I wish to be part-time. I would like to be an independent contractor / 1099 is not a problem. I wish to use the company truck and just be compensated with a flat fee for the haul. Is this unheard of in the industry? Paid by miles will be no good as there is much congestion along the whole East Coast area. That's an understatement. You think it's bad now in your four-wheeler? Wait until you're in the big truck. I don't know about the East Coast with their laws and all that. A 1099's always been easy to find out here in the trucking industry. I don't recommend it myself. Now, I don't know. It's going to depend upon what company you find. Some of them's going to want to pay you by the mile. Some will pay you by the hour. Some's going to want to pay you a flat rate. It's going to depend upon what you decide you want. They're all available. So it's a matter of you doing your homework and finding the company that you're going to go with. With you just obtaining your CDL, it might be a little bit of a rough road to hoe. I've got another driver out there that's done the same thing. And to find a company that their insurance will allow them to get on with is not easy. I will tell you same thing you've heard in my videos. I recommend you to go on with a company. Get out here and get your feet wet. Learn the roads, learn the truck, learn how stuff really works, and get some experience under your belt. Tear up somebody else's equipment. And there are companies out here that, I think CFI is one of them, that their reimbursement for their school is only like 9 months, if I understand what Stone said correctly. So if you don't want to be OTR, that's fine. But I would suggest you get out here and get a good taste of trucking. Much less with you being on the East Coast. That being said, you can find companies, some of these soda and beer distributors, and some of them, they'll train you, you know. Now, he also made another comment He says, also, I have studied for months the PA State PennDOT-CDL manual and also spent hundreds of hours viewing YouTube videos. In short, a local company, upon presentation of medical card and CDLA permit, will train me with no school hours. Okay. They are a licensed, accredited school and will test me within their yard after so many driving hours. Of course, they teach pre-trip inspection in the yard too. I really can't spend, say, 160 hours in a classroom and yard for a bigger school like Smith or Solomon, etc. I am close to 50 and would like to retire to trucking, but it seems like everyone tells me the career will just chew you up and spit you out type of business. Almost like you will never make any real income. How hard is it to get the Teamsters or some type of prevailing wage company? I ain't got a clue about the Teamsters. Over there on the East Coast, you ought to be able to find out about them. If you've got a company willing to train you and stuff, I really don't know what you want from me. I mean, if they're putting up the truck and the time and the effort to train you to do all the stuff that you're going to do, or that you have to do, by all means, dude, go for it. I myself am a very suspicious person. I just don't trust trucking companies. Yes, the industry will chew you up and spit you out. It's not as easy as a lot of them tell you. I don't know what YouTubes you have spent hundreds of hours watching. Hopefully a couple hours that was mine. There's some screwballs out here making YouTubes that ain't got a clue, dude. There's some of them out here that are making YouTube videos and charging people to talk to them, and they've got less than 2 years under his belt, and he runs from Charleston to Atlanta back and forth. He ain't got no experience. He ain't got no road miles. So watching YouTubes, if they're not accredited people that you know have been out here, which you don't know, none of us. You know, I ain't gonna say it's all bad, but it damn sure ain't all good. The trucking industry is big and wide. There's all kinds of avenues you can go down. The worst thing you can do is get in this hurry that you seem to be getting in. You need to slow your act, Jack. So start studying a little bit more. What do you know about this company other than they're going to train you in the yard? You know? What do you know other than they have told you what you want to hear? If you watch some of my videos to any length, I can tell you now, a trucking recruiter is just like a used car salesman. He's going to tell you whatever you want to hear to get your ass in the seat. Period. Have you checked them out through any other ways? Better Business Bureau. Have you did a search online to see if you can find a whole bunch of people trashing them and saying how they ripped them off? Did you go and find out if anybody's got anything good to say other than just on their website? I'm not going to tell you not to do it. You're a big boy. So, and there's a lot of people that get in it just like you're talking about. Go get your CDL, get your medical card, and go down there and they gonna have their drivers train you. Ain't nothing really wrong with it. That's how it used to happen back in the day. That's what Austin did. And when he left that little mom and pops, that was helping him get some of the experience. When he decided to go OTR, because nobody else would hire him, because he didn't have experience, these people started, nope, we ain't gonna tell nothing. This was a 1099 deal. Nope, we ain't vouching for you. We ain't telling nobody you even drove our trucks. It's a rough industry. So, I don't know what you really want from me. You can find anything that you want to find out here. If you want 1099, it's out here. If you want something like you just talked about, it's out here. I don't know what your end goals are. I'll tell you the same thing. Done told you once this video, I'll tell you again. I think every new driver should climb their butt in a road truck, and they should go drive around the country and get to know the truck and the industry before they tackle local jobs. So it's those, I hate to say it, but it's the truth. It's that kind of driver, the kind that just gets their CDL and get in the truck, they cause a lot of accidents, which gives the whole industry a bad name. So it's just a fact. They are taking you and putting you right into the fire, especially on the East Coast. Damn it, boy. If you're almost 50, you ought to be smarter than that. That is not the place to be learning how to drive a truck. Not in my opinion. Yeah, I know it happens with real instructors. But there you go. You asked my thoughts. Yeah, you can find whatever you want. And I ain't sure what else you was asking me about. So that's it. Y'all remember, God loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening now. Good night.